love. She heard I'm gonna be a superstar. Now she moving super fast. Told her shh, please don't grasp. Thought it come long, had to chop that half. On the net they move all brave, but live in the flesh, watch them boy dark. And I know that they ain't on jack. So I said,
what did I say? So Wednesday, as you can see, it's about like how long? About an hour after I had my trade. It was a winner. So we're making some progress back. It would be nice if I didn't take those steps back because I would be a lot further in the eval. But I'm seeing progress. I learned from yesterday's mistake, and I came in today and the same setup basically occurred, and I executed. I took the trade, no hesitation, and yeah, I just waited patiently. And also saw this 5-minute CRT model. So we already had the turtle soup. There was also SMTs at these highs. We dumped, and I missed my first entry, which would have been at this CISD. But bro, top step X was acting stupid, and it was like super delayed, and I couldn't enter the trade on set a limit right there. And also, I don't know if somebody else uses top step X. But I had 6 contracts, right? Because I wanted to risk 6 contracts, but it would not let me use that amount. So I don't know what was going on with that. But yeah, so I tried to enter there, didn't get my entry right there. And I thought I was about to miss the move because recently how market's been moving, we haven't really been having a lot of retracements. It's just been like complete dumps. So yeah, I was about to be sick if I missed that move. But then I recognized the unicorn model, right? We had this breaker, this fair value gap opened, aligned with it. So I just marked out the order block and the breaker overlapping. Wait for the price to tab it. I entered right there. I put my stop above here. Oh shit. Yeah, stop above the breaker really. Coming right into macro, so it was perfect time, minute before 950 macro. And then we just dumped towards TP. And I targeted this swing low. And this was a perfect exit point, right? I've been seeing a lot more that it's not really worth going for those. It's not really worth going for the far targets. Like, you just want to take the low hanging fruit and be done with that and focus on better entries, right? But like when I'm back testing, I can't really market execute how I'm executing on real time live data. So what I'm seeing is that when I'm executing on live data, right, just focus on better entries and lower targets, because a lot of the time markets are, it'll go to external internal liquidities to external to internal to external, and you don't want to sit there and weather out the retracement and wait for price to retrace, sweep liquidity into the for value gap that you entered on. Like, it's not crazy for price could come back, sweep this, and then continue lower. Like, that's just pretty normal, right? Why hold that, right? Just go for low hanging fruit, swing low. And that's what I'm practicing a lot more, just better, and you can still get good RR. Like, this is like a 4-to-1, and I risked like 300 on the trade. It wasn't like crazy, but like even here, this would have been a 5-to-1, right? So not too much different, but yeah, it's just about get precise entries, instead of trying to take long targets, right? So that's what I'm kind of seeing, and it's working a lot better. I went break even right here also, just to show you why this line is here. This is where I went break even. And yeah, it was just a clean trade overall. SMT, kind of looking into on the higher time frame. Why I was looking for shorts is because we tapped into this. Was this even a new week opening gap, or what's going on here? Now, this was the new week opening gap, but we had this big void of liquidity right here, and we're looking at this would basically be used like an imbalance, and we were respecting that, and we displaced lower. So I was looking at the day, and this is about 9:30. Seeing that we created this for value gap, and this is an important for value gap because it's a for value gap that was created after breaking this low. So if we were to continue lower, we would want to see that be respected. And we were looking, and since we were in a bullish PD array. You don't want to see opposing PD arrays being formed. And obviously order flow is very bearish. So and also I marked out this order block, so it's overlapping PD arrays, which is higher probability. So it just had a lot of confluences for us going lower. And then once we came back, tapped into this time I waited for a sweep liquidity. Yesterday, if you watch yesterday's recap, that's how I got stopped out and I didn't re-enter the trade. Right, I'm taking one trade a day because just for FOMO reasons. And a lot of the things I've seen during like when I take a loss, I tend to get emotional and like see things that aren't there. So I just avoid that. The best way to avoid that is to just take one trade and keep it simple. So yeah, took one trade. That's kind of my basis behind the high time frame. Pretty clear. And on the 5 minute, what I've seen, like if we have a 15-minute gap, you want to see on the 5 minute the price swept, right? If we have some type of sweep, or if we didn't see a sweep, the only thing that would validate it and protect that high would be the SMT. And in this case, we had an SMT, right? So SMT, but it was a bearish SMT, right? Because we already swept the high. Let me see, but like for example, we didn't sweep the high on ES, but we didn't need to, right? Because we already swept liquidity here, and there's a SMT, so that protects the high, right? So that's what happened, and we just had this huge displacement. It's super obvious, right? So yeah, learn from my mistake yesterday, executed upon it tomorrow, got the dub. Followed my rules, everything worked perfectly. So we have 2 more days. Hopefully we continue the momentum. Just be patient, wait for the trade. I used to be super specific about taking trades during the macro. Like if you know about I think Zeusy, if you search Zeusy on YouTube, he had a podcast where we were talking about 9:45 to 10:15, which is like extended macro time. I have an indicator for that. Where is it? Oh man, like I swear I had an indicator for that. Yeah, extended macros right here. I'll see it. Yeah, so look, yeah, this is 9:50 to 10:10, right? How the hell can I? Yeah. Anyway, I can't really get to it right now. There it is. All right, so yeah, if you go to settings, you have the extended macros. You can apply that, and now it's now it's 9:45, 10:15. So like this is usually a lot of times when you have efficient price action, that would happen. So yeah, it's something I saw a lot. So a lot of the time, this good setup, efficient setup, tend to happen during this time. So it's something I would backtest. I see a lot, but I used to be super specific about only taking trades during that time. But not so much no more. But yeah, it seemed to align with that most of the day. So that's just how it's working. But yeah, so I mean, it's pretty clear today. I'm not gonna lie. We were disrespecting bullish PD arrays. Clear sweep of liquidity, come back into the fair value gap, reversal model, CISD, and then we had a bearish unicorn, enter on that during the macro. So pretty clean. I'll show you where I'm at with my account for the week. So I'm up $1,167. So up on the account 800. So yeah, I mean, just have to eliminate the mistakes as much as possible, and I should be able to pass this account in the next week or next week or so. So yeah, just be patient, wait for my model. Try to get clean executions where it's a good RR, so I'm not risking super high depending on the trade. But yeah, man, this is good. Like, it doesn't, if you're, there's nothing wrong with making mistakes as long as you learn from them, right? And that's what happened yesterday. I was like, damn, like I made a mistake, but I didn't let that get in the way of my confidence of taking and executing when the setup appears, right? And that's just through backtesting, because I know I'm capable of having a 15% month or 10% month. Like I've proven it to myself. So yeah, it's just building that confidence through backtesting, bro, really, and market experience. But yeah, so that's about it for today. It's Wednesday. right? Yeah, Wednesday 16th. I'll be back tomorrow with another recap, and hopefully, follow the rules, right? You base your winning days and losing days on whether you followed your rules or not. So that's what's most important. So we're gonna continue to build good habits on the market, and hopefully we can pass this account and start getting towards a payout. But yeah, y'all take it easy.